Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I went ahead and I filmed an entire workout again. And as you guys can notice in the videos from yesterday, yes, I am looking a little more vascular, a little thicker. It's because I went back on carbs. I'll probably discuss in the next couple of days a little bit why I went back to eating carbohydrates, why I'm done with the keto diet for just a little while, for a number of reasons. But I was hoping it would affect my training positively today. Strength was only really up on one exercise, and I have to say, guys, I was cramping really bad. Just doing these deadlifts, my triceps were cramping. I feel really bloated because I ate so much oatmeal yesterday, and all those oats and everything are just really swelling my stomach up. And I'm definitely feeling full doing a bro diet because the carbs I've been eating are brown rice, oats, and beans. So really high fiber foods, and it's making me really full. And I'll be honest, a little gassy. I was cramping during my workout today. My body's not quite used to actually having glycogen stores because I've been doing keto for a year. So training was actually a little difficult. I really feel like if I hadn't been cramping, once I adapt to this, my numbers are going to start going up. It's just that I seem to hit mostly the same numbers today that I did a week ago, or I guess back on Monday, mainly because I'm just not used to training with all this glycogen, and it's making me cramp, and it's really weird trying to get used to it. But I have to admit, I was getting stupid pumps. I was really getting pumps, particularly off the stuff that was going over the 5-6 rep stuff here. When I got to the arm stuff, I was getting ridiculous pumps and cramps on the bicep work. So maybe that's a sign that all of these carbs are going to help me a lot with my arm development, because my biceps could literally just not handle training after doing the carbs. But this is my whole workout, and I'm going to discuss with you guys more in the future of why one set per exercise and fairly low volume with high frequency can actually be very effective. I'm going to name some people who have trained that way historically, and you guys are going to be shocked at how many guys have gotten really massive while doing only one real work set. It's, again, people who aren't familiar with it, it might surprise you. It's a totally viable training method for people who are both drug free or who are using drugs. That there have been people who've been very, very successful doing both. It isn't a requirement that you do large volumes of training. Higher volume training in multiple sets is something that can absolutely be a useful tool. In some cases, it can be an amazing tool, but it isn't necessary for growth. And you guys can see there as I'm doing my curls how much fiber I'm holding in my stomach. I'm really feeling bloated. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to get used to this new fiber intake. It usually does, and usually by that time, the gassiness and stuff goes away, but it does take time to adapt, for your gut flora to adapt, and so you're going to tend to be bloated, have a distended stomach and everything until then. But I am really actually enjoying eating the carbs. That's the funny thing when you go back to eating carbs when you haven't been for a long time. Things like plain oats actually taste sweet. Brown rice with a little salsa on it, like low sodium salsa, actually tastes sweet to you when you haven't been eating carbs for weeks or months. Surprisingly enough, the tricep extensions are the only exercise I didn't get a cramp from. I got a really serious pump in my triceps. My triceps had been cramping when I did the deadlifts, so I was really worried they were going to cramp here. Instead, I got a tricep extension PR. I have only done 7 reps with this weight in the past, and I managed to hit 10 with no cramping in my triceps, even though my biceps were still cramping. I don't really have an explanation for that, but a PR is a PR, and I will gladly take it. And I finish up with some face pulls. And I just want to remind you guys, for those of you who really wanted to see some of my full workouts, even though they're very, very short, if you've been wanting to see one of these and you enjoyed it and you found it informative or useful or entertaining in any way, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would click like on it. Every single like counts, and thank you if you do so. So I hope this has been informative or entertaining for you guys in some way, and I will talk to you guys next time.